Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel, Let's Get Into It. I'm Kenyatta, and this will be a reading from the Tarot Apokalypsis. This reading is called One Life for Another, or In Exchange for One Life for Another. We'll see. So I had a dream last night. And I'm not going to go into, the whole entire dream. But there was two women in the dream. I was observing. And one was a young woman, very young, maybe like 20s. Maybe if 20s, maybe like early 20s or something like that. The other was older, but not quite midlife yet, maybe 30s, late 30s, early 40s, something along those lines. Both of these women were very weak. But the younger woman who was in her 20s she was stronger than the woman in her like 30s, 40s, that range. And the middle-aged woman was carrying the young woman. I mean, she was on her own 2 feet, but she was like holding the young woman up, taking her, like presenting her. I don't quite know where she was presenting her to, who or what, but there was some adversity going on. But the person who caused all the calamity I'm hearing and the conflict and the adversity was the older woman. So when the police came to handle the situation, all the adversity, the negativity, the calamity, the chaos that was caused once again by the older woman. The police were just there, you know how it goes, okay? And they took out their guns, and I thought in the dream, and the rest of the observers thought, that the police were going to shoot the person who was causing the adversity, who had caused the adversity, who had caused the conflict. Okay, I'm even hearing the injury. But they didn't. They shot and killed the younger woman. And of course, I was upset, and the rest of the observers were upset. Everybody was upset, and we were telling the police that it was not her. She was innocent. It wasn't her who had caused all of the, strife. And they had a look of concern, okay? But at the same time, they just kind of left the scene like, they did what they came there to do. Now, I told you I'm not a dream interpreter yet. But I'd like to know what that dream was about, what it represented, if it represented, anybody specifically. What was it? What did it mean? Now, make no mistake about it. The person who did cause the adversity and cause the strife, they were made responsible for it in the dream. But that young girl's life was lost, gone. Even though she had not caused, all the strife, all the chaos, all the adversity. She didn't cause it. She wasn't, but she was with the woman who did cause it. And she was looking like really perplexed, like why she didn't even know why this woman, this older woman, was bringing her wherever she was taking her, whoever and whatever she was presenting her to. She didn't know, but she was with her. I mean, like, they were together. Okay, I don't mean a, romantic relationship or anything. I mean, there was some kind of bond there, some kind of relationship between the two. But at the same time, the young woman was really, you could look and see, she was completely oblivious as to why she was being carried the way she was being carried. It's like, I keep thinking like lamb to the slaughter. Why she was being, while the woman was holding her up, carrying, it's like, but the woman, the older woman who was taking her, was clear. It was clear that she had, an agenda. So let's see if we can find anything, get an understanding here of what that was. Okay, let's get into it here. We have Prince of Wands, upright. Eight of Swords, in reverse. Ace of Pentacles, upright. King of Wands, in reverse. And we have the High Priestess, upright. Well, Prince of Wands here, okay? It's the God of conflict, okay? Let me see specifically, because I remember doing a reading before. That's what I got with this. Prince of Wands, where are ya? Okay. Seth, the God of conflict here. Okay. Here you can see with the snake wrapped around his feet, stirring up. He's like sand, it's coming up, like he's stirring up strife, stirring up trouble. But see, there's something hidden behind him. Okay. When I say hidden, it's like, it's almost like a face. I don't know if you guys can see it here, okay? Maybe kind of blurry, but here in this, okay, whatever this is, okay, but you can see that there's something in it, okay? It's not just like it's rumpled, cloth or whatever. See the face there. I don't know if you can make it out. There's a face, okay? So there's an energy there. There's a spirit there, okay? Rustling up something. There are plans here, okay, to cause some kind of, once again, adversity, some kind of conflict, okay? This energy, I feel like here, wants to be free. Okay, it is looking for freedom. And I feel like it's looking for freedom in financial reward. Wants to be set free here. Okay, and will find its freedom here in financial reward. Okay, so the older woman, like I said, was full of some kind of, had started this conflict. Okay. And like I said, with the way she was carrying the young woman, it was like, lamb to the slaughter. Like she was presenting her before, I don't know what, I didn't see. Okay. But something. Okay. So, I feel as though what she wanted to happen, maybe not by the hands of the police, but what she wanted to happen did happen. Okay, looking for some kind of freedom in this financial abundance or reward. Okay, so maybe that energy there was being paid to, like we hear about sacrifice, to sacrifice this young woman, okay, who was with her but had no idea, no clue, okay, of what was about to be done to her, okay, and what was being done to her. Maybe this was, excuse me, maybe this energy here, this person, this Prince of Wands here, this conflicting energy here, as it was a high priestess, or maybe presenting her to a high priestess or something. I don't know. Okay, again, I didn't see where she was taking her. But it was obvious there was a goal to take her there, okay, for her to, I feel like, be sacrificed in some way, okay, so that she could receive, this god of conflict could receive her reward, okay. You know, bounty, is that the right word? I think I'm hearing bounty. Okay. Because I feel as though, like I said, they were both weak again, but the older woman was much weaker than the younger woman. Like she needed to be fed, okay, some kind of energy. And I'm hearing, and it was hers, okay, this young girl. Okay, you like, you know, kind of that energy. You bring me what I need, I'll give you what you need. I feel as though this, conflicting in this conflictual, whatever, this god of conflict, goddess of conflict, whatever you want to say, the one who was starting the conflict, okay, was here. This is, you know, glory here, okay, in reverse. Again, they were weakened, okay, they were losing their glory, and I'm hearing like every bit, okay, was being siphoned from them, taken from them, because I'm hearing like they didn't have it in the first place, okay. Whatever they were riding off of, it really wasn't theirs. It belonged to, you know, like either another or others. Okay. I'm hearing that they stole. Okay. I feel like they didn't have to do what they did. It was a choice that they made. Now let me see though, who didn't have to do what they did? Who made a choice? I mean, they both made a choice, but the one did not realize what they were a part of. It's like they didn't realize they were being called into this thing, okay, by this god of conflict here, to cause and stir up trouble. They weren't really aware. You know, they really didn't know. They was lied to. Okay, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know what they were told, but it's like they were a part of everything, okay, that was being done or had been done. Okay. So they were aware of, like, I'm hearing like of injustices that were taking place, but they believed them to be, I'm hearing like to believe them to be real. They believed them to be fine. Okay, probably, you know, I'm hearing like what they were told. I feel like they were being lied to. But yet and still they did see what was happening, what was taking place, what was being done to others, but didn't realize that it was being done to them as well. Too, you know, ambitious, but in the negative here. I want to be a part. I want to learn. I want to grow. I'll take that, you know, I mean, like recourse, or I'll take that action. I'll do it too. So like, you know, I felt like they might have been innocent, but I'm hearing like they weren't completely innocent. Don't get it wrong. Okay. Don't get it twisted. They were aware, or aware enough that the things that I feel like this young person, this young woman was told that would happen for them, things that could come out as a result if they, you know, like I'm hearing, joined the party, got in on this, did these things and participated, like your dreams, desires, so on and so forth, okay, will be met. Okay. I mean, you can have fun too. Like, you know, you can be a part of this and get your glory too. But here they didn't realize that was a lie, and, you know, burden. Okay. And even though I feel like this young person, they might have been being lied to, like I said, but they still participated in things. Okay. And it just turned around and it hit them. Okay. It was like they didn't really use their willpower, strength to say, no, I don't want to participate in that. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to hurt another. It was more or less, I'm going to be part of this too. But I keep hearing, but I didn't know. I didn't know it was like that. I didn't know it would do that. I didn't know that would happen. I didn't know it would hurt them to that extent. Okay, so I feel like others, whatever they were doing, okay, you know, people were hurt. I'm hearing destroyed. I'm hearing something about character. Okay, people's character. Oh, I just heard a word. I definitely got to look this up. Okay, character, stuff like that was destroyed behind this. Too many people I'm hearing. Okay, I thought I heard bereft, but it's bereft. Okay, deprived or lacking something. All right, but let's move on here. Okay, not really realizing there would be no victory here. Okay, I'm hearing what you all are doing. Okay, and I feel like whatever they were doing, they were going at this thing full force. Okay, but they needed it, plain and simple, they needed to stop. Okay, and I feel like not just for the young woman, but the older woman too. It's like what they both thought they were going to get out of this, living this way, I'm hearing, okay, causing injury to others, to people's lives, to destroy them for their sake, for their betterment. Here for this Ace of Pentacles, okay, we can have it all is what I'm hearing. Okay, that no, here both living in regret, but definitely I'm hearing, hold on, I'm hearing like the young one had the greater regret because they didn't know what this older woman was actually doing to them and where they were actually leading them. And I'm hearing like, see, it was a part of their plan all along the whole time. I'm hearing it's like that fattening of the calf to lead them to the slaughter. I mean, that was my plan with you the whole time. But, you know, but you knew, of course, who would know that? You understand? That'd be fattened up to be slaughtered, okay? But it's more like what's being said is you knew what you were getting involved with. You knew what you were doing. And now it's only coming down on you. Here we have the devil in reverse, temperance in reverse, okay? And we have the King of Cups here in reverse. Well, of course, I mean, simply I could say they should have left this devilment alone. But, you know, it's still kind of like, it's like I'm hearing, but they didn't realize, okay, the depth to which this could actually go and would actually go and did go. How much it would, like, you know, be destructive to them. And what they thought, you know, they were doing to hurt and harm, you know, others to reap some kind of reward. You know, this is not like, I'm looking at the word alchemy here, okay, in the book for temperance. It's like, no, this is not that. That is just destruction. It's like no matter what you did or what you said or what you could conjure up in your mind or try to make it logical, etc., etc. No, this is not the way, basically. Okay, there's no balance here. There's no reciprocity here. Okay, what you do is going to be done to you. What you do to others, okay, is what's going to be done to you. And I feel like this is what this is what this young woman faced here, dealing with this energy. Okay, this Prince of Wands is conflict, okay, to stir up trouble. I'm hearing, to cause conflict, bereft once again, lacking in strength, lacking in accountability, lacking in knowledge of self, lacking in truth, having no idea, no understanding of life itself, definitely of their life, let alone here the life of others, anyone else. Okay. And this person, I feel like, because you could see that there was a relationship, because you could see that there was a bond between the two, okay, it was clear, like, maybe some kind of mentorship type thing, okay, you could see clearly that, this young woman here thought that there was love being showered upon them. But this old woman had no love for them. They were weakened and needed to be made, to feel strong again. So this young woman here was the sacrifice. Okay, I might even call it the sacrifice. I don't know yet. Okay, the video. I mean, that was the problem. They both were a problem. A whole host of, I'm here like childhood issues, some kind of inner wounding not addressed, refusing to address them both. Now, what happened to, like I said, the crowd was up in arms because the crowd knew who was the cause. This girl, though, this young woman was dead. Okay, but in the dream, like I said, the crowd was upset, and she was made to be responsible here, not only for the chaos and conflict that she caused, but also for, this girl's death. So what also, like I said, she was weak, very weak, but she still did not, if she had gained strength before from sacrificing others, it was like almost like this was her last attempt. It was the last person she had, the last soul she had, she could do this to. But when she did it, when the girl was shot and killed by the police, and this ain't nothing against police, this dream, okay? But when the girl was shot and killed by the police, okay, which is interesting because even though the crowd was explaining to the police what it was, it was like for them, it was not their affair. Okay, but she still didn't get the strength, okay, that I'm hearing like she was used to getting behind this. She was still like, I mean, like when I say weak, I mean like ball over weak, like, lifeless, like, here's a 30, 40-year-old woman looking like she like in her 80s, 90s, but her, how, when people sometimes get really old, okay, and they're losing strength because they're so much older. Okay, kind of limping along like she could barely breathe, like she could barely walk. She still did not get it. Okay, it was like this was her last chance, her last shot, her last opportunity, and it didn't work. And, okay, like I said, she was made to be held responsible. It's like the crowd wouldn't, like, it's like, we're not going to take it anymore. Okay, from this person, from this energy. So what happened to her? Okay, she died as well. It's like she just drifted off. And the crowd left her. They left her, they left her there. Okay, and it was like, it was some 1-2 uppercut punches, okay, in the dream. Okay, you know how dreams go, okay? But nevertheless, okay, she was like she wasted away to nothing. There was nothing left of this soul, this energy, okay? She was dead too, okay? And it was like they were both left there. All right. You know, it's just like, I'm asking, how does this help the collective? I'm hearing, be careful what you do and who you do it with. Everyone is not on the up and up. No matter what they say, no matter what they tell you, they are here, okay? Some are here to, you know, fatten up the calf, fatten up the lamb, and lead them to slaughter for their own benefit. All right. So, you know, always, High Priestess, use your intuition. Pay attention. Don't get caught up in people's, it's like dreams and wishes if they have nothing to do with yours. Number one. And just because they, you know, want to sell you a dream, pay attention. Pay closely to yourselves. Okay. All of us ourselves and our intuition. Okay. And I'm here and you'll be fine. That's it. Thank you.